Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show for what is the final quarterfinals match here for the NA Division of Winners League Season 4, Keith. My name is Stronglegs, your host as always, and this beautiful man is Keith. We'll be the ones bringing you the commentary for today's matches and the whole season and for the rest of the season, but we won't talk about that for now. But, Keith, this is the final. New England Whalers versus Recon 5, two teams that have done pretty well for themselves recently on the online divisions. I think the pistol rounds are already underway, so we can skip the formalities and go straight into the action. It is Vertigo, a pretty interesting map pick here coming out from Recon 5, and I genuinely think this is a solid map for them to contest a New England Whalers on, so I can see why they picked it.
Yeah, this is definitely a map that the Whalers won't ban and Recon 5 play, so this is just prime for them to give this a fair shake. Whenever I've seen the Whalers play it, rarely. They seem like, obviously, it's an end-of-the-road kind of map for them. Nothing they necessarily pick, and a smart pick from Recon 5 all around. Alone. Maybe in some trouble. They're going to double nade the plant. Jet tapped it on purpose to back up, as Neptune will cover him, and the plant attempts to go down, but he actually loses. He doesn't kill him in time, in theory. And that's when Jet falls. Reality, it's his turn to try to plant. And he'll do so. Flash over the top to allow them to go. That forces Carson off the angle. DJ gets involved with two. Can he get some more? Looking for three. There it is. Smoke on the bomb, while Boo will just tap away the last. And New England Whalers make that retake look like they play this map more than once every 6 months, Roy.
Yeah, I have a feeling the New England Whalers are not afraid to play this map. And of course, this is only the pistol, so we can't get too ahead of ourselves. And DJ is a pistol god, as he's shown already. 3 kills for him already on the board. But a solid retake nonetheless. Now, Recon 5, they have to... never mind. They don't have to make a decision. They're going to make it right now. They already made the decision, Keith. They're just going to go for the buys. 2 AKs coming out. 3 Deagles. I would have liked to see maybe one more rifle come out here. Maybe a Galil or an SMG at least. But they're going to go for the full Deagle purchase. Jet opted for the Chloe 31 Deagle as well. So, not a bad buy here for the Recon 5 side. On the other hand, we have several rifles. 3 FAMASs, an M4 for Boo. And DJ on the MP9 with the kit as well. So keep an eye out for that, Keith, because if they lose those rifles early, which could be a definite problem for the New England Whalers side. But for now, they're opting for the A ramp control, looking to ice out any sort of aggression. Not Carson sees the angle, but Rampage too fast on the trigger.
Maybe Jet can get something going with his Deagle right when his team needs it. All the while, his teammates are going to be looking towards B. Boo is top plywood looking down vigilantly, and he'll get the first. With Jazz Pimp falling and he's able to back up, even more pressure on Jet to win this fight against Rampage. And he's given it his all. And if Jet falls, that's A pressure dealt with. Bomb is already working his way up B. Reality, flash misses. DJ gone. Does he expect a second on site? He does, and he flicks on over to it. Reality with the AK, opening the B site all by his lonesome. Now, Ben does get here in tasteful fashion, as he'll jump caught plywood, catch Neptune spraying. Both these players are headshotable by this FAMAS. Waiting for the flash from Rampage to pop in the sky, and there it'll go. They'll swing now with it. Reality had to tuck back in. Downhill fall, and it is just Jet alone. The man who was A, now B stairs with a Deagle. No kid as the Rampage, who's the player to tap, but it doesn't matter. They'll save everyone time, as Ben will get on the defuse. New England Whalers will get rid of the force buy, which was honestly not as weak as I thought it was going to be. That was a pretty scary force buy.
Yeah, that actually was a scary force buy. I feel like they were maybe 1 kill away, or maybe preventing 1 death early away from what could have been a really good second round here for Recon 5, but they hold on. And then what worries me is that Rampage actually got a free weapon upgrade to the AK-47. That's going to go a long way. And with the bomb plant, that gives Recon 5 some extra pistols, some extra armor as well. The utility is there, but it's not quite the full investment. So they'll still have the full buy in the next round if they want it, which obviously they do. But this, I think the main thing here for Recon 5 is keep the economic pressure up. If you can get on a bomb site, great. But mostly just keep economic pressure as much as possible.
Yeah, how much damage can you deal to the Whalers? Though you might not win the round, can you keep putting them in an economic hole? Ben has to run through a molly. He's lost the B player this round, Roy. I don't know if the Whalers are going to feel comfortable for this. If these B players pushing together don't get anything towards this B stairs, that's it. That's lights out. That's the round. And I think the Whalers are willing to concede it if they feel that it's too difficult to do so. Now, I like this from Ben to fall silent, let these ramp guys work, but they only get one, Roy. Recon 5 have found a split in mid that has just destroyed this B hold.
It's actually crazy how many times we've seen that, right? The force by Tech 9 towards the B site works so well. Happening in the pack game as well. This is such a strong buy, and I'm surprised that teams aren't actively looking to counter that play, just because of how close quarters the B site can be. But either way, a solid turn of events here for Recon 5. And now with Ben falling, there's really not much money to work with here for the New England Whalers, and they have to decide, are we forcing off this? We can get 2 rifles out, we can get maybe an MP9 for Boo, and decision made. They are going to go for the force.
Okay. A risk that they are taking. Is it gonna pan out? I hope you're on Ben's POV for that, Roy. He ran up to ramp on the corner, throw a nade, and pre-fired. Head gone, taken off, absolutely lips peeled. And that's just how it goes. Recon 5. I mean, they know the pre-fires. On a map that I feel teams don't feel comfortable knowing, like, you know, like, safe angles, good angles. People are still figuring that out. Recon 5, so far, Roy, I'm getting a comfortable vibe from them.
I mean, yeah, this is their map pick. I'd hope they're comfortable on this map. Here we go, though. The nice spacing here. The proper execute coming out. Smokes, flashes, which ensures they get on site, minimizing damages. I like the double smokes right there, too. Around the generator, 1 on each side, 1 a little bit deeper to give them a little bit more breathing room. And site owned. And New England Whalers, they're going to be forced on the save here. There's no way they come for this. They hold on to their rifles, and Recon 5 tying up the game as early as possible.
Just like that. I mean, we know the potential of these players, right? At one point, did Neptune Ghost was in Pro League when he was on their team, right? So Pro League experience in Neptune, if memory serves. Ben, the same. So both teams experienced, right? As Recon 5 keep 5 alive. That's huge. That's great. That'll build this T economy. Quite a jump in money. You can see the importance of keeping numbers on rounds like that. And I doubt New England Whalers force back. It's 1 M4. It's 2 M4s, yes, but you can buy next if you buy nothing. And I think that's the discussion being had.
Yep.
Conalone didn't throw the 5-7 over to Rampage.
Oh, made him invest money? That's crazy. That's crazy. No one ever considers the poor people on the team. It's
No.
really sad, but either way, right now the economy is actually getting kind of terrifying for Recon 5. I feel like 3 kills here should be the ideal goal for doing the Whalers. Anything less than that, and we're looking at a potential $10,000 for Jazz Neptune. That's kind of intimidating. For now, they're going to go for the boost, the double boost on top of the sandbag, looking for anything over the... Anybody creeping a ramp, anybody trying to cross over to yellow can be spotted as well. A bit of a kind of a gimmick boost, but I don't know if it's going to come into fruition considering Recon 5 are starting to come out mid here.
Yeah, they're going to start to creep. No eyes from the Whalers on this quite yet, Roy. It seems like Ponalone is considering the option, but they're more fascinated on these B stairs, rightfully so. But here it comes. The mid-hit. Dash Pimp with 1. Good trade out from Jet. And just like that, that's how you take the B site by storm. There is one player, Boo, who's pushed out of sight. Rampage, though, on the drop with the gun, gets nothing. Reality can plant. Boo, when does he strike? That's the question. Boo will go. He gets 2. That's huge. They've hit the 3-kill thresh mark that you talked about, Roy. And Boo could perhaps find one more good fight against Jet and land that headshot. It isn't too far out of reach. But Carson's here to back him up. Boo does get one more. There it is. 4 kills. That is going to make a difference. It might not seem like it, but it will.
No, that's perfect, actually. They're going to have to invest a ton of money over here. And what could have been Neptune at 10k with an AK armor is now, you know, 5k with AK full util. So that's almost halving the person's money. So a huge round in terms of economy, but this is the important round here for New England Whalers, right? Like, they cannot concede this round. Otherwise, it's going to be Recon 5 getting an insane start on this T side. But it's 5 AKs here for Recon 5. Once again, applying some pressure early ramp, keeping these players committed, looking over here towards the A ramp side. Boo's still in his pretty comfortable position on top of the wood, looking for feet. and Recon 5 are about to surprise Boo with a lot more than just feet, Keith.
Ooh, Boo. He gets the one. DJ waits for a flash. Taps out from these double box. I love that double box position. It's so strong with CT, but so susceptible to that. Getting mollied out. Pet's gonna go. Gets the first good trade immediately from Jazz Pimp. Recon 5 boys are so good at these immediate refrags. They're also great at throwing their own smoke off the map.
Yeah. Did you think that was a flash?
It's gone. I think so.
Oh, no.
It is gone. It is in the street. He's making accidents. If you listen closely, you can hear the car crash.
Mayhem on the streets right now. Like, where did this smoke grenade come from? But
what is that?
Jokes aside, they just got rid of their only tool to block off Point Alone's op. Now it's going to be a lot more difficult to cross here. Point Alone, I imagine it will clear Jazz Pimp's angle at some point. Nah, he's just staying put. No one's holding for Jazz Pimp. He could just creep out. He sees the shadow. He knows he's there. Jazz Pimp found the gap. That's the first kill. Does not gonna expect Rampage to get back here. It won't matter though, because reality's got him covered. And that is Recon 5 stealing away what was a solid start for New England Whalers, but recovered it right at the end. 4-2 now. Money once again in shambles. They're gonna have to save once more in Recon 5, looking for the 5th on the board here.
Recon 5, who's been playing a lot of Counter-Strike lately. Same with the Whalers at the MDL playoffs. A bunch of Winners League, bunch of scrims. A ton of stuff going on. Pretty good here early. Always a team that you know its potential, just sometimes doesn't play to it. Hopefully that's different tonight. As the Whalers get a few Deegs out. This is the Dirty Deegs. Just a couple looking for something. Carson lets this one player cross alone in the smoke. Will catch Jet through the molly, and it right when it was fading. I thought he would have escaped, but he can't. Jazz should have the next, no problem. And that should be a ramp control. They can ult it into A if they so wish. Another one on top of that's going to force Boo's hand. And of course, Neptune's ready, Roy. He'll grab the bomb, he'll run to site, someone will grab the op, it's probably going to be reality, and we'll just move on into the next round swiftly.
Bomb has been planted.
I love that 5-7 skin, by the way. It's awesome.
What is it? Let me see. Oh, it's like a CT face.
Yeah,
That's funny.
It's a cute little skin.
It's called Buddy. I dig that.
Oh, does he check the left? No.
Oh,
he's gonna get knifed.
And
Oh,
knife.
no.
Yep. That's so much money, too. Oh, wow. Some say if you get knifed, you're trying to get knifed. Because you don't check your corners. And one of those examples, right? Missed Molly from Whalers. Meant to go into the box halls. I remember what I called this, but the flashes, full blind reality. All alone, I don't know if that was in you caught that in his POV, but he sees the top of the head of that player. That generator, and we'll deal with it. Recon 5 now. The response is to come through this A ramp smoke. And try to find something, Roy. I would definitely say they need some sort of opening pick here, but they have the Whalers kind of paranoid to the fact that they're playing someone mid and 2B. This is an unlikely setup from CTs because B is typically less abused than what Recon 5 have been doing here lately.
Okay. Look at Carson's position. Look at Neptune and Carson. This is 45 seconds left on the clock. Both of them are committed on different sites at this point. Carson's trying to open up the A site. One kill right here would pull rotations, ring the alarms, but at the same time, the remaining of the team is attacking the B site. This is a terribly sold fake here for Recon 5. No one took the bait, and they all got demolished.
Yeah, Jet in a 1v5 with the op. Rampage is shooting his teammate. He'll stop. Here's the scope, and they'll just spray on in. Dinks on teammates galore, but DJ is the only one to fall. Op gets recovered. I like that from the Whalers, though, but it's also Recon 5 going, okay, we've made them so paranoid. They're playing 2B. probably one mid and 2A, where we're probably going to start to see Recon 5 abuse A ramp over and over now. But it's also, at the same time, as weird as I might sound, the Whalers are now going to shift away from playing 2B because it works. So we're getting into mind game territory here to see who's paying the most attention. Good alone, up close and personal, no scope on Carson, and the Molly will keep the rest back. That is one way to start the round from the Whalers. These teams are equally matched in skill, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's undeniable. If I'm not mistaken, too, New England Whalers were one of the top placing teams in MDL too. So, I mean, they've had a
top, yeah.
They've had a pretty phenomenal online season. The era of online CS has been plentiful for New England Whalers. And now a double opener here from Pone alone, putting New England Whalers in a pretty good spot to contest this round. As 3 remaining players trying to desperately converge on the state site. They're not doing so hot. Reality looking for the hero play on top of the box.
Oh, that smoke's gonna fade. Yep.
Destroyed.
Yeah, it fades and he's gone, and jump up, and Whalers, they keep 5 alive, Roy. 4 alive and previous to 5 here. That is money. That is a secured buy next. Guaranteed. Recon 5, yes, they'll buy. But they're kind of getting iced out themselves. Both teams, interesting to note, are on 2-round loss bonus, Roy. So, the Whalers are set a bit more comfortably than Recon 5. If Recon lose this, I don't think it's a buy. Where if the Whalers lose, they're back right back in it. So, this is a big round for the Whalers to win flawlessly or close to it. And then the scales are definitely in their favor, at least economic-wise. And may I add, I'm really liking this ARAM control that they're showing now. They've done this a couple times, and they seemingly have the great timing on when to let it up. Unfortunately, this time around, right when I speak good words to the Whalers, the first pick will go Recon 5's way.
On alone, maybe has something to say about that, Keith, but missed shot, leaves a very exposed Jasmine. There to eliminate quickly. A 2-man advantage now for Recon 5. And I'm starting to wonder what the reaction for New England Whalers is going to be right here. They're going to go for the, first of all, for the gamble stack, okay? I don't mind this. I like this. Triple AKs here on the defense. This could easily swing things around if they can find the opening kills. Smokes and Ben finds the first. A bit of damage onto Jet as well, but this is pure chaos now, and I think DJ is becoming aware that there's a flank.
But the bomb at least gets down. Jet's gonna start to back up. They've boosted Boo, who gets traded out by DJ, but they need more than trades. DJ doubles in. 2v2, no smoke from the bomb, and here comes Neptune. Right behind Ben, easy first. DJ's in trouble, getting tagged up through the wall. Now the nade, he's forced forward. More damage as he's creeping and crawling onto sight boxes. Reality should have him, and he will. Recon 5 make it look a little more slick that round, Roy. A round they desperately needed, and it's one they pick up.
Yeah, and they almost threw that away, too. Like, Neptune was on such a round-winning flank. You just had to kind of be a bit patient for that. But they were out of the open, Keith, taking fights that could have gone wrong, but it did not. However, the thing that is kind of wrong here is their money, Keith, because that got seriously expensive. Oh, I like that Molotov that New England Whalers are doing. Get some pretty early access to that mid connector. Luby, oh, he's playing with fire on that B site.
Count 5. Very cautious right now, Roy, towards a ramp, using all the utility necessary to clean out this position, while, of course, Neptune throws that lurk smoke. Getting back to what he's done so well, the lurk. Will they leave him there? It seems like he's going to take his time in retreating. Perhaps get into this A formation. Rampage will be throwing that hinge smoke that lands. Is a bit of a one-way for the CT. This nade could be good. It's going to be a little off the mark, though. And honestly, Recon 5 have baited plenty of utility. Oh, and no flank for DJ. Reality looks back, and now the round's kind of wide open, Roy.
You got, like, accidentally double peeked. That's so unlucky. Ben trying to do what he can on top of the site. Is able to get one. More damage coming through right here. Rampage does find a trade eventually, but still a man advantage here for Recon 5, and they still have a ton of utilities to pressure hard here. Rampage somehow not burning the top of the boxes. Does find one more. The 2v3 is still manageable here for New England Whalers, especially considering the bomb has not been planted yet. And the bomb is transitioning to the B site where reality is holding ground, Keith. So the bomb will eventually be planted, uncontested. Now it's a 2v3 with Neptune beginning to flank through the A site.
Alone's coming in, but here comes Neptune again. The round-winning flank. Not expected. What a one-tap. Almost gets the second one-tap. Boo's going to get run over. Recon 5 will string 2 rounds together at a clinical moment. A moment that desperately needed some rounds, and Recon 5 have them. New England Whalers, I don't know what this buy is going to consist of, Roy. Probably just Deagles. Maybe Rampage can do like a hero, something or other. Armor CZ. Not exactly would have been my first choice, but hey, he's running it. And Recon 5 has set themselves up nicely, Roy, for a great T-half, honestly.
Yeah, 7 rounds, potential 8th right here to solidify the lead. We've talked about this before. We said this map is pretty close to 50-50. 8-7s, 9-6s either direction are pretty common. Sometimes we see 10-5s, a little bit less common, I feel. But we're still on track to a pretty solid finish here for both teams. But this is getting kind of scary here. The Deagles are starting to do a ton of damage. Ben is all the way up close here. So much phone alone. They expect Ben to be in the smoke as it fades. Rampage is here too. This could, if both these players fall for Recon 5, this is a disaster.
Oh my goodness, Rampage, the cover! They get him down! They're gonna grab guns, and more importantly, Roy, they're gonna know the bomb's there. Alright, oh no, it's not, never mind. I thought they would push forward and see it on the cat. It's just within reach from reality. So he can grab this, go up towards middle, or come back towards B. But they seem unsure themselves. And to be honest, I don't know what I would do in this situation. You know the Whalers are going to probably play 2-2. They have full A ramp control. You're pretty much forced towards B at this point.
Yeah, unless you want to challenge Ben with the op, which is kind of scary sometimes. But yeah, you're right. I think B is really their only play right here. But New England Whalers are so ready for this. Boo gets spotted. He still has cover here. He does not need to peek out at all. And he does give up his life. That's a ton of space to work with now for Recon 5. And they still have some utility in their hands here, so they can use that to zone New England Whalers, which is exactly what they're doing. And this is starting to get a little messy. But Rampage closes it off. Both kills. 7-5. And robbed. They literally just got robbed.
That is definitely a robbery. Well done from Rampage. I was doubting the armor CZ, but hey, he makes it work towards A ramp with his teammate. They're able to trade it effectively. They both get the corners, and that is how you do it. Recon 5 buying what they can in round 13. We're on max, or no loss bonus, only $1,400. So a lot of pressure on Jazz Pimp. Not only is he the utility man, but he's the rifleman. So not only does he have to throw the utility and support his teammate, but he has to pretty much trade them out immediately. And they're going to go ahead and boost up, send one player up towards the plywood wall. All the while, Reality's throwing utility towards mid. He's throwing distraction while his teammates come out to sight. Do they clear back 90? They do. Not a single kill for Boo. That gun's down. Carson finds Ben. Where have we seen this before? Reality gets involved. And I think Reality's settling in for the Whalers. This round maybe too far gone. Rampage from Pone Alone. Bet they're not liking it. Pone Alone's hiding in the smoke. He gets fired through the smoke. Jazz Pimp does exactly what he has to do, Roy. And that is trust.
These rounds. This B site, huh? That's...
Wow.
They just keep brute forcing it. It's crazy how that's become kind of like the go-to, right? Like, we've seen it so many times, time and time again, where they're just like, all right, we have a hero AK, or we have 4 stack 9s and armor and a little bit of pistols. Just go B. Go for the nice pop, get that flashbang. It just gets so much space and it rapidly spirals out of control. Luckily for New England Whalers, they have some reserved money left over, so they can pump out a buy. But I mean, if this round is not successful for New England Whalers, we're talking about a 10-5 finish here for Recon 5, realistically speaking, which is a pretty above average finish for the T side.
There we go. Back to this. Hey, ramp control. Jazz Pimp. He snuck through though, Roy. Portal building this, but he just gets out peeked. Jazz Pimp peekaboo peeks in, gets one, forces these CTs back, and they're gonna go right for the boost. This boost is so common. Jet caught sleeping on a pedestal. That is free. Heads up play from the Whalers. That's their counter play, Roy. And now everyone's kind of reset. Everyone's gonna take a moment. Now, but look at Recon 5's utility, Roy. They're a bit better for wear.
Yeah, I think they're happy with the 1-for-1 trade. Molotovs are out, the smokes are out, the flash is coming soon as well. Booby's gonna spray through the smoke, look for a fight on the side, but Neptune swings him, eliminates him, and now he's getting pressured on in by DJ. These rounds are so crazy. Like, it's coming down to a single kill exchange every single time, but now they're gonna back out. They know they don't have money. They'll concede this round for the hopes of finishing 9-6 instead of a 10-5 here. Cut the arm, save the body situation, and New England Whalers, they dropped the ball on this one, and Recon 5 just looking so promising with these 1-for-1 trade expos. They're actually scary on the snap, I feel, because there's only ever one person holding B as soon as you get a pick on A.
Yeah, unless you're able to, like, force the Whalers to play 2B, right, which Recon 5 have done, but then your A ramp holds weak, right? And then it puts a lot of pressure on the off to be able to find success towards A, and that's been questionable. So it's been really well handled from Recon 5, from their understanding of punishing D, messing with the Whalers' typical setups, and baiting utility out of them. They've done that a couple times, where they've gotten nearly every smoke and molly out, like before 40 seconds, 45, which is so perfect. It's so well done, especially on a small map like Vertigo, where we can run back to B, throw a fake, come like it's amazing the work that Recon 5 been able to do. But you can't take away the 5 rounds from the Whalers. Yes, 2 come from the pistol, but they're still getting rifle rounds, Roy. 5, 6, honestly, kind of the sweet spot for CT. So, and that's assuming they come with a T-side game plan. Get more?
Oh no.
Oh wow, Pwn alone. He's had no luck, hasn't he, towards this A site nearly all game. Nothing going for him towards short there. Recon 5 can just take the site now. It's looking free. Reality is on the flank hunt. No one to be found, of course, on the flank for now. Blue hasn't even left B yet. Can you blame him? Bomb on site, not even tapping away. Carson caught on the ropes, but he makes it count. Spraying into the pre-fire jump up from Ben in heaven. And Neptune will find him. He is an absolute monster. And that'll be the half. 10-5. And I felt fairly comfortable watching Recon 5 play that, right? I never really felt like they were in too much trouble.
Yeah, Recon 5 had that on full control. I think what kind of makes me nervous about this half, though, is you said, okay, they have 5 rounds on the CT side, but 2 were from the pistol. 1 was from the eco round that they won, and then they got this round after that because of the result. That means they've only won maybe, what, 2 gun rounds in this half? That's not a good sign. But this is the T side now. They can set the pace, play at their own terms. Seems like they're still pivoting between both sites, but I think B is the location now. The bomb's starting to move up right here. Reality holding a pretty tight angle. That's actually a really sick angle. It gets you a lot of information too if they carelessly cross that or peek that.
Look at Neptune. Oh, he's tucking in towards the drywall. He gets one. Gonna peek now with Jazz Pump with a flash. They know they have DJ stuck in this corner, Roy. Recon 5, 2 opening picks. They can act like they're pushing mid. A flash to allow Carson to fight. Watch Jazz Pimp. Here it comes. Lining it up. Gets tossed right when Boo jumps up. He dodges the flash, but here comes Carson for some information of free damage. 2 players on this site. 1 back catwalk. It's going to be a hard nut to crack for the Whalers. A chunky nade incoming. They're just getting chipped away, Roy. They haven't even had a chance to fire and take a fair fight. Jazz Pimp gets tagged up. Here they come. Carson close corner. Jazz Pimp still hiding. Rampage 1. They'll get 2, but it doesn't matter. Recon 5 make it look so clean.
Pistol round win. I'm getting nervous for the Whalers, Keith. This is where they can get their buyout, New England Whalers. No bomb plan, unfortunately. They're not going to be able to justify the buy. This is going to give Recon 5 the 12-5 lead. A solid 7-round deficit, which gives Recon so much room for error. If this is a 5 alive round for Recon 5, oof, that's so rough. Imagine though, 5 alive, 5 kills to the SMGs, or even like 4 kills to the SMGs. Only 1, okay. Now, hold on.
Wait a minute. Hang on, Jet's gonna be in trouble. He is.
Booby's
Who the
insane.
P250? Yeah, he is. He really is. He knows there's a flank now. He just didn't grab the bomb when he crossed here. He's gonna hold for a 1v1. I don't know if Neptune's really going to give it to him. But keep in mind, no head armor for Neptune. Boo isn't even looking. Oh, I love this play. If he tucks in here and just waits. This is a patience game, Roy. Who's your money on? Who's more patient?
They have him contained, so I don't think Recon 5 really needs to do anything.
Yeah, I guess that's true, huh? Boo's just going to sit here and be like, come on, come get the ecos. I know you want your eco. He's toying with them in his their ADR. Now I'm wondering, Roy, if you fall off the map, do you still get the same loss money? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, but I think you lose money as well, though. You lose like $300.
Do you? Not worth then. Not worth. I was going to say, Boo may just want to jump off, not give the SMG money. Wonder if that's ever going to be a thing. Reality. Hunting. Making noise now. 8 seconds. Boo smokes. If he can play it, nah, not a chance.
No way.
I was very hopeful. Neptune's not a fan of it. 12 rounds, Recon 5 saved. Gone now from the Whalers as it's a bye territory. AKs, no op. And almost what I feel like a must-win rifle round if they really want to just keep Recon 5 off 15. We've seen an attempted 15, like 5 comeback today, and it's hard.
Okay, so bonus round coming out here for Recon 5. I say bonus, hardly that. It's kind of their full investment. Minus, of course, Reality and Neptune, the 2 survivors from the round before. But this is a 3-man creep out for New England Whalers. They know the weaponry here for Recon 5 is subpar. And they're going to use that to their advantage as they begin a pretty fast B split here. They're pressuring from all sides now. Here it comes. Rampage leading the charge. Not good for one yet. Neptune does get eliminated. So does Reality. That's the B site.
B site under control. Bomb planted. Flank found. Boo. Going for 2. Easy for Boo. As it is Jet alone, Roy, and he does not like what he is. Also, I realize I'm calling him Boo. Are we going back to the booby?
I'm going to call him Boo.
Okay. I'm a fan of it either way, Roy. Alrighty. So the must-win rifle goes the Whalers' way, and I don't see Recon 5 buying back in response. Even with Neptune and Reality having some cash, they'll probably get Armored Eagles, and then we'll play into the next. But they might have the conversation that Carson's very broke, but don't think it matters, Roy. Yeah, armors. Oh! Yeah, they kind of went hard. Oh! Did he just...
Where?
One box holes mid. A 1 for 2D. Drops the bomb. What is happening? Everyone's fighting.
Dude.
Neptune has bomb and ladder control. That was filthy.
Oh.
He's going to get a 3rd. He's part of the feat. Neptune is out of his mind.
Run around. No, Jet. He gets caught pushing for more. A bit greedy. A bit impatient there from Jet. But look at the health here for New England Whalers, Key. This is a healthy Neptune with armor against a 6 HP Boo and a 61 HP Rampage. And they generally know where he is.
You'll see the bodies there. Lined up. Neptune repositioning, Roy. He's going to concede bomb. He was in ladder, so they might think, did he push down? Could he be waiting for us in deep A? I don't know if they're going to really take the risk of going down this ladder. Are they really going to? No. They don't like that. Neptune knows they're going to come back to him. He seems so confident here, Roy. He knows that they're going to take the bait and probably assume he pushed down to A. Boo may go through CT.
You're going.
Are they going to go A? Oh, they get caught! Neptune spotted. 84 HP. He takes like no damage from that engagement. Goes forward, drops the bomb to the Eagle. No!
Oh.
Almost the ace, not to be. Wow.
I feel like he had bullets left. Did he not?
I think he had like 4.
Oh man, I would have just liked to see him try his luck with the AK-47. But man, that was so close, but so expensive nonetheless. Recon 5 almost securing that round off Neptune's heroic efforts, but unfortunately it wasn't enough at the end. And he's going for round 2, Keith. Got an AK again. He's got armor. He wants the repeat. Wait, did he? Oh, he saw the feet. Yeah, he saw the toe. Booby's trolling. Oh, look, everyone, he's cheating. He's locking. Oh, no.
Oh.
And it does not hit the head at all. Rampage comes, takes his kill.
He missed. He just missed. I love it. I love it. I love it. Whalers looking like they're going to secure an 8. Looking pretty easy. Unless Neptune with this AK, I mean, you never know, do you? Jumping top drywall. Typically gets spammed. Ben's not being quiet about his position at Jenny. Neptune, the 1 win. That's all they'll find. Jacked him for the Deagle if he would have found 2 there. But again, damage from Recon 5.
Yeah, expensive.
It keeps Whalers from blowing up, really. It does.
Economic damage, it's the name of the game. 12 to 8. Especially on the CT side, right, where economy is so important. Okay, so Neptune, he's just gonna keep going for these mid picks until he gets punished for it, and I can't blame him. He won a duel flat out, not a single point of damage taken back. Consider that a pretty good early start. Jet's in a pretty strong position, but with the amount of health that he has, it's maybe a little much at this point. He's going to start to back out. He's recognizing it too. There's too much pressure in that position with 36 HP. And they're going to concede. But they have the opening pick, Heath. Now New England Whalers have to decide. And it seems like their decision is to assault on B. Because they're all here. They've gave up ramp control. They've gave up the ladder. Given up any sort of presence mid. And they're all towards the B steps now.
Ooh. Reality. Playing a bit of a dangerous game there. He's going to be continuing to just jiggle peek this one out. No one from the Whalers towards A. And look who's on the flank. It's Jazz Pimp. He's starting to move. He's pushed up mid. He's going to come down the ladder as soon as they realize what's what. And there's the mollies. The flashes to boot. Here comes Reality. Great counter flashes from the CTs. Now, finally, Reality will be dealt with. Another flash from Poon alone for them to go. These site players are going to stand on their heads, and they can't. They're getting taken care of through the smoke. The flank is coming in. There's Jack Dip with 1. Do they assume there's 2? It is the last player there, and they don't. A great double flank timing from Recon 5. That's the only thing that really won them that round was the off-guard timing in that flank, Roy.
Recon 5 extending a lead, but they're on the edge, Keith. This is it. If they can't secure the round, a potential double eco, New England Whalers can maybe get up to 11. But if they deny this round, if they can shut it out this round, they'll have a broken New England Whalers for the potential map point, or round leading up to map point, I should say. And it's a pretty mixed buy here for New England Whalers. Down 2-0, limited on utility. But same thing can be said for Recon 5. An AK, 2 M4s, CZ for Reality, MP9 on Jet. A couple kits in hand here as well. One for Carson, one for Neptune. Have to make sure those kits are placed well. Otherwise, the retakes might be a little weird. But for now, ruining the Whalers, they're expecting the aggression. I think it's conditioning from Neptune, right? He's just been mowing them down in middle.
Well, no A ramp control really from Recon 5. Carson? Hello? Oh, can't let that happen. Good thing Neptune's there to bail them out. He'll fake going up and come back down. They have to go back to him for the bomb, Roy. That may become a problem.
Neptune has been such a nuisance for them. He's been so annoying in that position, just constantly pushing for kills. And Jasmine wins a very important battle against Rampage. That could have been the A site. And now Booby has to try to recover the bomb. But Neptune is playing very unconventional angles. He finds one. The trade is there for DJ. Pone alone is there as well. But look at Pone's HP, Keith. 1. DJ. It's going to mostly come down to him, whether he can secure the round. And Recon 5 are in a pretty good spot right now with 10 seconds left on the clock. I think this is save.
Well, yeah, it is. And if they die at the time, that is going to suck. I don't think Recon 5 are going to commit too much. I mean, they don't care about reality. He can just run at them in a straight line. He does find an MP9 M4 just out of reach. Yeah, no time. And
a shotgun by accident.
I was going to say, did he mean to do?
I don't know.
I mean, they might intentionally buy the Nova for maybe close B or on the A ramp. Where's Carson going? Oh no, it's given to Jazz Pimp. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they meant to, but it is an eco, so not a. I've seen worse times to buy a shot.
Okay, opening pick going Jet's way. Pone alone wants the same fate as if I'm New England Whalers, I'm done contesting Neptune and Jet in middle. Like, these guys have been absolutely insane towards these positions, especially Neptune. In reality, he's hearing more presence towards middle. Jet's pushed all the way down into B halls. These are wild positions. I've never seen so much control like yin-yanging in this map before. Players pushed in T halls, players all the way up in B. We got T-side players all the way up towards middle, right under the boost or the new platform. Oh man, this is very unconventional vertigo we have here, Keith.
Reality. Does he get cleared here? There's no way they hard clear this. I don't think they will. They're discussing which side they want to smoke. It'll be Z side, flash over. Jazz Pimp's close with a Nova. They're not going to clear reality. Oh, Jazz Pimp doesn't even get a shoot. Look how much damage. 8 HP on Rampage. There's reality. Bomb gets dropped. Recon 5 get to 15, Roy. It had its moments. It had its turbulation. They can get 3 AKs. But if Recon 5 can win around like that, now that they have M4s, maybe it'll be a different story, Roy.
Luckily for New England Whalers, the loss bonus is definitely saving them here. But it's a rough buy. Double Galeals, very limited on utility, but an opening pick. That helps. That's a weapon upgrade for DJ as well. And they took down the Beast Neptune. And now New England Whalers are trying to convert on this A site.
They're going to give it a go. Rampage tags up Carson at 10. Boom. Oh, he's found the B player. They can just come back. I think they will. They're just going to throw some smokes, perhaps fall back. They can dig out a Rampage. As soon as they realize that majority of players are here, they're just going to dip. Reality, though, he's going to let them up. That's a...
Oh, no!
Oh. That...
Sorry, I kind of yelled.
Yeah, no, I didn't know how to react, so I'm happy you yelled because that... he could have won the round. Like that could have been it.
Oh man, honey.
He knows where to get us in contact with us if he wants the VOD taken down. Understandably so, right? Reality hits him with the good old grenade. Blew down to 76. Whew! Is this where I pull out my XQC voice and call him Sweetie?
I
don't know if you get that reference.
I understand.
Okay, perfect.
I just don't know if anyone in the chat or stream would understand the reference.
That's true. It's not necessarily a CS reference by any means. Yeah. Opening pick for the Whalers. They're looking down 10, Roy. You know what? They don't have too far to go. Great time for the piece of reality. They can't finish their kills. They can't buy a kill anymore in these SMGs and pistols, Roy.
Man, this is a lot of damage onto New England Whalers. This could easily spread. Oh, they're walking into Jet with the rifle too. Easy kill. Maybe the triple swing. It's a little bit much for him. Jazz is only good for 1 as well. And now it's New England Whalers on the sprint for the A site. Reality is baiting for Neptune. Neptune has an AK. Oh, drop Impian off the map so they don't hear it. Get the AK, Neptune. Oh, what are you doing?
He is being very... Okay, that was the one blunder he's allowed. He's been playing fabulous, but that was a bit of a... Whew! Last couple of rounds, there's been some fatal mistakes from Recon 5. Not that Neptune's mistake would have, changed the outcome of the round, but I think that reset button needs to be clicked a little bit. And it will be. Not going to buy anything. Chilling until next round, Roy. Obviously, that's the play. And it's the only play. While DJ will deal with this mid push. All by his own. Some 3 bullets remaining. Oh, I don't tap away on the last one. Not gonna lie, that's probably more satisfying than a 1D is tapping someone with your last bullet of your AK. That feeling will never get old, Roy.
Watermelons exploding. Pretty nice feeling. Reality is a dream right now. Man with a dream looking for a weapon upgrade. I don't know if I fancy it. I don't know if I specifically like this angle. I like the decision, but this angle is questionable. And Sudoku off the map. 15 to 11. Money for Recon 5. Rifle in the rifle range. No op still though. Have we even seen an op for Recon 5 yet? Well, Jet just took one, but it's glass cannon. Not even a flash with that, Keith. Like, that is as naked as an op can ever get in Counter-Strike. Going for the opening pick. Wow. Denied.
Yo, look at this push reality. That is honest. Right. Rampage put a single, sprayed his entire AK. Didn't land on any of the 2 players in front of him. This is getting a little crazy. I don't know what's happening. DJ gonna try to walk in off Cat Jet, the off angle because he has a rifler push forward. These B players expect reality to be so forward, seemingly so. Jet, can he help? Upshot connects. Poon alone will try, but Jet is getting this game over with, or at least trying to. And with DJ alone, Roy, 1v3, Jazz is on the flank. He's been heard, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna overwhelm him on site with 2. He'll cross the site, try to find the 1v1. Carson will not give it to him. As he rounds his corner, he'll be in some trouble.
Yeah, I like what he's doing. I like the fact that he's trying to isolate the 1v1s, but Neptune just playing the shadow game pretty well right there. And Recon 5, 16 to 11. A little bit closer than maybe it should have been, but I think the fact that New England Whalers brought that back a little bit is a good sign for their psyche moving forward, right? Like, now Recon 5 don't have the confidence of, yeah, we just 16-5 these guys. Let's bring it into this next map with the same kind of confidence, with the same level. Now there's like, oh, that was really close. Like, we barely scraped that win. And now we're going into New England Whalers' map pick, which is, I believe, is Dust 2, if I'm not mistaken. And this is I want to say this is New England Whalers' map. Like, this is the map that they've probably played the most out of all their other maps, and I'm expecting for them to contest this really well. They also have the highest win rate on this map, by the way. Out of 10 times, they've won 7. A pretty good conversion rate on this map compared to Recon 5's 3 times played with only 67% win rate. So, I mean, they won 2 out of 3. Not bad, but only 3 times played versus New England Whalers is 10 times played, right? So I'm liking New England Whalers' audit in this next map, but for now, Recon 5 have picked up the first map, so they're kicking it off with 1-0. And of course, the final map, if you are wondering, everyone, is Nuke. So expect that for the final map. But for now, we are going to cut to a quick short break, and when we come back, it will be on Dust 2. Stay tuned, enjoy the music, and we'll see you for some more Counter-Strike action really soon.